Good morning everyone. My name is Wajish Sheikh from Civil Engineering Department, Maulana Mukhtar Ahmad Nadwi Technical Campus. Today we are going to study magnetic bearing system in survey. For any survey, the bearing is to be necessarily measured for determination of directions. By the student will able to learn about following basic outcome. He can understand the bearing and their interconvergence. Let us begin with the basic definition of surveying magnetic bearing in survey. So what is the magnetic bearing? It is just an angular measurement. Which is measured by taking the reference of magnetic poles. The magnetic poles may be north pole or it may be south pole. So basically we can define magnetic bearing is an angular measurement taken from the magnetic poles. The magnetic bearing has two types. First one is whole circle bearing and other one is quadrantal bearing. Depending upon the reference direction taken for measurement of bearing and the direction which is taken for magnetic bearing is classified into whole circle bearing, that is WCB, and quadrantal bearing, that is QB. Now what is the WCB? In WCB, the magnetic bearing is measured in clockwise direction only. It is measured with respect to magnetic north pole only. The angular range of whole circle bearing is from 0 degree to 360, that is it can be measured in whole 360 degrees, and the value of the magnetic bearing can be represented, that is the representation of whole circle bearing can be done by a value of angle and its unit. Value of angle, it is some representation of magnetic bearing. So the magnetic bearing is measured with respect to north direction in clockwise only. So for first quadrant COA, it is this angle. For second quadrant OB, it is this angle. For third quadrant OC, it is this angle, and for fourth quadrant OD, likewise it is this angle. So only measurement is in clockwise direction and only with respect to. Now second one is quadrantal bearing system. So there is a basic difference between whole circle bearing and quadrantal bearing system is that the quadrantal bearing is measured either in clockwise direction or in anti-clockwise direction. In case of magnetic bearing of whole circle, it is measured only in clockwise, but in case of quadrantal bearing system, it is measured clockwise as well as anti-clockwise direction. The second basic difference is it can be measured with respect to north pole or it can be measured with respect to south pole. Both poles are useful for measurement of quadrantal bearing system. As this bearing is measured in quadrants only, so the maximum limit of the angle is 90 degree. Maximum limit is 90 degree. The QB is represented by value, unit and quadrant. As the 90 degree may be in first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant or fourth quadrant, so it is necessary to indicate that in which quadrant the bearing is lies. So there are WCB and QB. See the basic example of QB. For first quadrant, it may be measured with respect to north direction and in clockwise. For second quadrant, it may be measured with respect to south and anti-clockwise. Likewise for third quadrant, with respect to south and clockwise, and in fourth quadrant measurement is done with respect to north and anti-clockwise. For first quadrant, value of QB is equal to WCB, and for represent the quadrant should be northeast. For second quadrant, QB may be determined by subtracting WCB through 180 degree, and the quadrant is southeast. For third quadrant, QB is equal to WCB minus 180 degree and the quadrant is southwest. For fourth quadrant, QB is equal to 360 minus WCB and the quadrant is northwest. So this is the basic of their systems, and now you can understand the variation, you can understand the conversion of bearing system from one form to another form. Is there any question you can ask? That's all from today's lecture. Thank you. You have to, all should remember, you have to done this assignment by next lecture. Conversion of bearing system from one form to another form.